There are mysteries that chill the spine, stories that defy logic, but few are as unsettling as the case of the man who vanished from a locked room. No windows, no exits, no signs of escape, just silence. This isn't fiction. It's a documented disappearance that has haunted investigators, baffled skeptics, and fueled horror legends for decades. Tonight, we step inside the room and into the unknown. The story begins in a quiet town tucked between hills and forests. A man named Elias Granger, known for his reclusive nature and fascination with puzzles, rented a small room in an old boarding house. The room was simple. One bed, one desk, one door. No windows, no vents. The only way in or out was through the heavy oak door, which locked from the outside. Elias had requested it that way. He said he needed solitude, uninterrupted silence to work on something important. On the morning of his disappearance, the landlady brought breakfast as usual. She knocked. No answer. She unlocked the door and stepped inside. The room was empty, the bed untouched, the desk scattered with papers. But Elias was gone. No signs of struggle, no broken locks, no hidden passages, just absence. The landlady panicked. She called the police. They searched the room, the house, the grounds. Nothing. Elias had vanished. Investigators were baffled. The room was a sealed box. No windows, no crawl spaces, no trapdoors. The walls were solid brick, the ceiling intact, the floor undisturbed. They brought in engineers, architects, even illusionists. All confirmed. Escape was impossible. Yet Elias was gone. His belongings remained, his wallet, his keys, his journal open to a page that read, "The answer is inside." Theories exploded. Some believed Elias had staged his disappearance, that he'd found a way to slip out unnoticed. But the door was locked from the outside. Others suggested he'd never been in the room at all, that the landlady was lying, but dozens had seen him enter. His signature was on the guest log. His voice had been heard through the door. The mystery deepened. Paranormal investigators arrived. They claimed the room was a portal, a thin spot between worlds. They recorded strange sounds, whispers, knocks, static. One medium said Elias had stepped through. Skeptics laughed. But the room remained empty, and the story spread. The locked room became legend, a place where reality bent and logic failed. Years passed. The boarding house closed. The room was sealed. But thrill seekers broke in. Some reported dizziness. Others claimed to see shadows. One visitor said he heard breathing behind the walls. Another found a note under the bed. "I'm still here." Whether prank or proof, the room's reputation grew. It became a destination for horror fans, mystery hunters, and the curious. Psychologists studied the case. They explored the idea of voluntary disappearance, people who erased themselves. But Elias left no trail, no bank activity, no sightings, no digital footprint. He was gone, completely. The locked room became a metaphor for isolation, for escape, for the fragility of reality, and Elias became a ghost story. The room was eventually demolished, the bricks sold as souvenirs. But the legend lives on. Podcasts, documentaries, and horror novels retell the tale. Each adds its own twist. Time travel, parallel dimensions, cursed architecture. But the core remains. A man entered a locked room and vanished. No exit, no body, no answer. Some say Elias solved something, a puzzle so profound it changed him, that he found a way to leave not just the room, but the world. Others believe he was taken by forces unknown. The journal entry, "The answer is inside," haunts readers. Was it a clue? A warning? A farewell? Theories abound. Answers do not. Ultimately, the story of Elias Granger is more than a mystery. It's a horror tale that challenges our understanding of space, time, and self. It reminds us that even in a world of cameras and science, people can vanish, that rooms can hold secrets, and that sometimes the scariest thing isn't what's inside, but what's missing. So next time you lock a door, remember Elias. The man who entered the room and never came out. The man who left behind silence, questions, and a legend. The man who may still be inside, somewhere beyond the walls, beyond the rules, beyond the reach of reason. Subscribe for more mystery, facts, horror stories. Because some doors should never be opened,